All right, hey. Everybody's up in this. All right, man. All right. Relax. Every morning at 11 a.m., this is where you can find me. Appreciate you guys for being here. Oh, I said, goddamn! All right, people. I'm gonna tell y'all about two things before I get started. Individuals that's watching me, the link is below the video because the Red Pill 5, the reboot, over on Unplugged, the Red Pill 5 reboot. The link is below. Go subscribe right now. Bring your ass back. I got Adam is up in this motherfucker tight on time. Every time. What's going on, homie man person? Right. People, I'm going to talk about two things. I'm going to talk about I'm sorry, and I'm going to talk about an emergency. I'm sorry and an emergency. People, if I'm walking behind you and I step on the back of your shoe, you should accept my apology. That was not intentional. I didn't mean to do it. It was a one-off. You should accept my apology. It wasn't with malice. A lot of you individuals are involved with people and they do things repeatedly, and you tell them that they're doing it, and they say, no, let me do my dance. No, do the point. They say, no, and they keep doing it. No, keep doing it. No, keep doing it. No, and then they apologize. People, this is why you have to be careful of the apologies that you accept. Now, if you want an example of this to say, well, you got to understand, and that's a little bit harsh, allow me to go to an emergency. All right. You got your AAA Motor Club. All right. AAA Motor Club. Today is the 7th of July, 2021. Call up AAA right now and say, hey, hi, I'm Christopher Smith. Yes, where's your emergency? Well, I'm going to have an emergency next month on the 8th at 1 o'clock. I want to book an emergency appointment. See what they tell you. A lot of you individuals, this is what you do. You allow somebody to call you up and say, hey, I got an emergency. What's the emergency? I'm behind on my rent. I can't make my rent. No, what you should say is, hey, I fucked up. And I ain't make my rent this month. That's a little bit more like it. You see, something that happens every month, it's not an emergency. It's not an emergency. You nonchalantly did not prepare yourself for the upcoming first of the month, pay your shit anniversary. An emergency, I'm sorry. An emergency is sudden. Wake up, oh my God, left my lights on last night, my battery died. Call up AAA, say, hey, I need a roadside assistance. You got an emergency? Yep, I'm at my house, but I messed around, left my lights on, battery dead. They'll send someone right out. Call them today and tell them you got an emergency for next week. See what they tell you. Don't allow somebody to apologize for something that they did that was flagrant. After all, sports have fouls, and then they have flagrant fouls. Crimes Very. There's crimes of passion. Somebody gets stabbed 80 times. Oh, damn, 80 times? This mother must have loved her. Somebody gets stabbed once and took the purse. You can tell. But when a person was told something over, hey, this is what you're doing. No, I ain't. Hey, this is what you're doing. No, I ain't. Hey, this is what you're doing. No, you can't, that's not, you can't apologize for that. That's apology void. Like, that's, you went beyond, now you done reached, you're just malicious. You feeling yourself, boo. Get the fuck on. All right. I got D. Smitty up in this bitch. I got D. Smitty. She's up in this bitch, her. The coolest shit in the world to have your sister chime in up in this bitch. Don't hate because I got my sister here and y'all don't. Don't hate because my sister is on this motherfucker saying that's the alpha in you, cheering me on. My sister. Listen, when I have issues with females, I call up my sister, D. Smitty. She don't show me no pity. She says, look here, motherfucker. I'm laughing at something else. I call my sister. My sister say, look here, motherfucker. That person isn't ready to not stop. That person is this. That person is that. Does she say, get your shit together and stop fucking playing? That's what she says to me. She says, you're a fucking player. You're a shit player. That's what she says. What's going on though? I got D. Smitty up in here. Always cool shit to have your sis up in this bitch. D. Smitty also says, she said, if they stick with it, then you allow others to disrespect you. Don't keep looking for an apology. She also says that's the alpha in you. You got that right. I got Adam up in this mug. I got Z7. He's up in this bitcher. But we gonna kick some shit today. I had a one-on-one this morning, and y'all got me like this and shit. I'm leaning, baby. Oh, I'm leaning, baby. Like I said, I got individuals on Unplugged. The link for the Red Pill Fab reboot is under the video. Go subscribe to Pill Fab and bring your ass back. Go subscribe. Bring your ass back. The link is below the video, bitch. I'm happy, y'all. I'm sorry. Can't help it. I can't help it if I'm happy. I'm happy. For real. I'm happy. I'm gonna just tell y'all before I get started. I got my plan was to have my bills paid off by the middle of July. That's been postponed to the middle of August, maybe definitely the end of September. So my plan got thrown off. But either way, if I fall short, which I did fall short by the date, I'm gonna have 11 paid off credit cards and a line of credit all paid off by September. Come Christmas, I'm buying me a convertible. I don't know if it's going to be a Corvette convertible or I just want an SL 500 or a Z4. That's what I'm buying myself for Christmas. And everything else is going to fall with me. But I am keeping tabs on my happiness. I'm happy. And I think because I'm happy, a lot of individuals, when they deal with me, they don't take my serious. So then I got to disconnect all the fuses on my bombs and just go explode on them and just let it be that. But I'm happy. That's what y'all get when y'all come over here. I'm happy. If I can sit down here and hit the camera and just laugh all day and don't say a goddamn thing and have y'all looking at me like something wrong with this dude, he off his fucking rocker, I would. But I don't want y'all to say he's off his fucking rocker. But I'm happy, y'all. I'm happy. I'm happy. And I get tired of meeting individuals that I keep telling them, go to therapy. And it's, well, if I go to bed, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. D. Smitty chimed in. She said, lean back like you in a Cadillac. You know what? Speaking of Cadillacs, I remember my first car was a Caddy. I remember my dad came over to the house. Somebody told him, you know, one thing I realized about me, that was 1987, 34 years ago. I brought my first car, was a Cadillac. Ain't shit changed. I still got fly cars now. Ain't nothing changed. I didn't fall off. But I remember the dude on the block named Slugger. He was like, that's your car? Yeah. My friend Tony, his father, came across the street, was like, that's your car? When I drove my Cadillac to school, teachers was like, why did your parents let you hold their car? I'm like, that's my car. When I went to a vocational high school, so when the bus let off, people would be walking to the school. I rolled up on my friend. He was like, oh, this your car? Oh, I thought you was going to get an old one. Like, damn, I didn't know. And I remember my mom looked at my car and was like, oh, my God, how you going to pay for that? I said, Mom, I paid cash for it. Like, I did not know the ripple effect that I was sending through, you know, the atmosphere. But then my dad came over to the house. And my dad, he said, damn, that's your Cadillac. I said, and when he said it, it's funny now. But I looked at him like, I thought he was going to kick my ass. Honestly, I thought, what's going on, EJ? EJ, he's up in this bitcher. What's going on, homie man person? But when he said it, I kind of was like, I ain't know when to take it. Like, what were you know, I'm looking back on all this stuff now. And even when Slugger was like, that's your car. And my friend Tony, his father, was like, that's your Cadillac. When the teachers was like, why'd your parents let you hold their car? Even then, I was just like, yeah, that's my car. It didn't hit me like I realize now. It wasn't until I lived my life that I realized I'm a different dude. I'm a different dude. I'm not. I just wish women that would come into my life would drop their bullshit off on, I'm fucking with a nigga boulevard in the corner. I just wish the women that come into my life would drop their bullshit off on, yeah, I got a fat ass, but it ain't gonna mean nothing to this dude's avenue. Or I used to love jail niggas and I think all niggas ain't shit avenue. Drop all that shit off when you fucking with me. But no, I get so much residuals of I normally only fuck with niggas. I only fuck with bitch ass motherfuckers that bring me to prison and let somebody fondle with their bunghole. I'm laughing at something else. You know your boyfriend was in, you know that motherfucking felon had somebody fondling his bunghole while he was in prison. Stop. You know, you just don't care. You just want a loser ass nigger bitch. You fucking loser ass nigger bitch lover. I'm on my bullshit today. I'm on my bullshit. I don't know if y'all sensed it. I'm on my bullshit today. I'm on my bullshit. I got D. Smitty up in this motherfucker. I'm feeling the fucking energy. I'm on my bullshit today. You booty out nigga fucking lover. That's what you are. Knock it off. Shit. Yo, man, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, let me dial it back in. Let me reel it back in. I did a one-on-one yesterday. I said earlier, but I meant yesterday. I did a one-on-one yesterday. And I'm confused. I'm talking like I'm confused.com, motherfucker. I'm confused. So I'm confused at how any father out there will allow a woman that's on welfare to win custody. Let me look into the camera. How? Explain to me, please. Leave your link. Leave your comment. Explain to me how a woman is on welfare and won custody. Explain to me. How does a woman on welfare win custody? How? I'm going to pause for a minute because I want somebody to tell me something. How does a woman on welfare take a man with a job to court and the man lose? I guess I need to post a video about this over on ConnectPal. I got to put my ConnectPal link because I really just was using my ConnectPal to fall back on people, but I got to put my ConnectPal link. I gotta start putting the answers to shit over on ConnectPal. I'm confused. People, let me dive into it like this. Now, let me reiterate what I just said. Let me back up. How the fuck does a woman win custody when she's on welfare? How does a man lose when a woman is on welfare? How? So, okay, let me give you some parallels. How did I get a mortgage for this house with bad credit? How? How can I get anywhere on time if on my way there, I caught a flat? How do I get a job if I don't qualify? What's going on, 10,000? How do I get a job if I have no qualifications for that job? And they're not telling me that they're going to train. So let me just go ahead and go full throttle and put foots up in y'all motherfuckers. I'm kind of good at that. It's good foots. Don't get mad at me. Don't be like, oh, I ain't subscribing to him no more because he put foots up in me. I'm tired of this big, ugly nigga putting foots up in me. Let me put some foots up in y'all for a second. Help y'all understand something. I have a company, and whenever individuals use my services, I send a letter to the courts with references. Just in case you think this is a fluke, you can check with this judge, check with that judge. I got this judge removed off the bench, petitioned against this judge. Just so you think that this is a letter that's going to have you thinking that somebody hired me for services and you're going to put your foot in a bunhole. This is what I do. I have references. My last client, one of my last clients, Miss Page, you can ask her. She'll be on here. She comes over here. If you stroll down my various videos on Facebook, you'll find her. She'll leave a comment and then email her and say, Miss Page, how exactly did Chris help you out? Give us some examples. Did he call the judge a bitch ass nigga and put somebody else's name on the envelope? I mean, on the letter, or did he tear off an ass and put his name? This is last month, June of 2021. I put my name on shit. I need y'all to follow me. People, what y'all gotta understand is, let me bring y'all in the back door of what I'm saying. Let me come through the back door. Not up in your bunhole. But let me come through the back door. Atia LaShawn Bradley was putting foots up in my ass. My ass was hurting. When I would go to court, I would leave court like, ow, ow my ass, ow my ass, ow my ass. I could have got t-shirts made up with ow my ass on the t-shirt. Atia Bradley was putting foots up in my ass. Then the military said, you qualify for because of your military status, you qualify for vocational rehabilitation. That means you qualify to go to school. We'll send you to school wherever you want to go. I was going to go for computer science. I went to Jefferson's Cafe on Maple Avenue in Montclair, New Jersey, and it was this woman there that worked for an employment placement agency. And everything that I said, when I said I want to do this, it'll be a warehouse job in 10 years. Damn, I want to do that. No, don't do that, blah, blah, blah. See, this is what it is. This is, I had something else come to me while I was telling y'all this story. This is why I thank God that as smart as I am, I'm open-minded. I just wish I just met people that was open-minded. When that woman was breaking stuff down to me, I didn't sit down there and be like, yeah, but bitch, nah, bitch. Now, here's what I was going to go to school for. Computer science and computer repair, right? She said, that's going to be a warehouse job in 10 years. So let me help you understand how right she was. You ever notice when you buy a computer, some of you guys, you buy computers and you have a problem with your computer and they handle it remotely from another location? They go all into your computer and be like, oh, you got a lot of spam in your computer. And you be on the phone like, how the fuck do you know that? Like, where are you? That's what she meant. She seen it coming. So I would have went to school for something and it would have played out. So out of all the things that she said, when I left Jefferson's Cafe on Maple Avenue in Montclair, New Jersey, I left there like, what the fuck am I going to do? And then a couple of days later, Atia LaShawn Bradley said, I want to play with his butthole some more because I'm a woman of color and we don't honor good men. It's all about us. And I got a letter to come to court, right? I got a letter to come to court, right? I got a letter to come to court. So I got this letter to come to court. And then I said, I want to go to school for law. I'm tired of Atia Bradley fondling with my butthole. My butthole hurt. So I went to school. I said, this is what I want to do. They paid for it. When I was in school, nobody knew I was going through this with Atia LaShawn Bradley. Nobody knew. So I was actually in class when the professor was like, you got any questions? My hand, I should have just put a holster on my arm because my arm stayed up. I was like when he said, when he was erased himself on the board and said, anybody got any questions? He just turned around and looked at me like, yes, Chris. Like I always had questions. It is those questions that I asked that makes me the lethal motherfucker against any family court judge that I am today. I got references. Call the courts and ask Judge Glenn Grant. Call 212 Washington Street and ask Elizabeth, either Hernandez or Elizabeth Lopez. Ask them, hey, Chris Smith of the League of Dash, you know him? She's going to say, yes, how could I help you? But if you don't say my name, she probably ain't going to take your call. I bet you this. This is how it gets. This is how it goes down. Judge James Triano, ask them, do they know me? Yeah, they know me. When I go to court, if I see Esquire behind their name, I treat them like a fucking stepchild. Please leave me the fuck alone. I only deal with judges. So when I want to murk, it has a bigger effect. I like going for damage when I have to launch back. So then I send Atia LaShawn Bradley, I sent her a text message and I said, this is my arena now. This is where you got that story I told you. And it haven't been the same since. I don't go to court and lose. I go to court just to confirm my victory. That's what I go to court for. I'm not going in there going, I'm not, no, we don't do that. I put my shit on paperwork and I help the judge understand. Now let's get back on topic. Where I left off is, I said, I'm a backdoor the situation. Backdoor, right? Then I said that before I went on that little 3-4 minute spill. You thought I was going to lose my point. All right? Pay attention. Share my videos. Especially motherfuckers going through this shit. Share my shit. Stop fucking with me. Stop being a fucking with me. So I backdoor the situation. What I would do is I would mail the judge when I get information to come to court. Once I got their attention, I kept them in a chokehold. So every time I got a letter to come to court, I put past letters of talking to various judges. I put copies of federal documents where I filed federal complaints against judges. I had to give them a reminder. I had them know that, please, put your dick back in your pants, leave your condoms at home when I come to court. I'm Todd's son. I don't know if y'all motherfuckers got the memo. That was an arrogant ass motherfucker. Let me tell you, let me talk about my dad for a second. Don't you know, I've never in my life heard my dad say, excuse me to anybody. My dad said, move. I'm a nice person. I'm nice. That's the one thing that that's the one thing that I fully didn't take from Todd Smith, Sr. Can't talk about Junior. Junior, little fly. Junior think he's tough, little fucker, old rat bastard. But so when I have to be on my bully shit, I'm looking through the notes of Todd. Okay, grab your balls and fuck them. Oh shit, I'm gonna do that. So I put this information in a packet and I send it to the courts. You want another example of this? I got a ticket back in 2016. Yeah, because I switched my license in 2015. I got a ticket. So I was driving in Virginia and the state police pulled me over because they had those license plate scanners. And when you scanned my license plate, it had driving on suspended license. So when he pulled me over and I gave him my license, he said, oh, you got another state license. I said, yeah. He comes back and he gives me a ticket. And I said, so what you're trying to tell me is, because I got my Virginia license is suspended, I can't drive through this state on another license. The state trooper started acting like a Tia LaShawn Bradley. Started acting like she didn't understand what I was saying. They know how to understand when they dishing shit out. But he pulled an Tia LaShawn Bradley on me. This is a state trooper. I said, okay. So what I did was, I still owned legal at the time. I sent a letter to the courts before I got there. And I said, when I get there, we're going to skip the shenanigans. What you're going to do is explain to me how I got a ticket for driving with suspended license when I issued you a valid license from another state. So the question that I'm going to pose to the court is, are you telling me I cannot drive in this state on a valid license if my license in that state is suspended? I get to the court, and I don't know if y'all know this, but people with attorneys, they call them first. Out of about 40 cases that day, I was third. I didn't have an attorney. So when they called Chris Smith, I goes up there and they says, where's your attorney? I said, what do you mean where's my attorney, Your Honor? I'm not understanding. They said, we got a letter here. I said, legal, that's a company that I own. When I said that, I felt the energy. The judge, the bailiff guy, the state trooper next to me, I felt the energy goes, oh shit. I said, no, that's not an attorney. That's a company that I own. Legal, I own that company. And I felt the energy change. And the judge, the state trooper that was next to me, I told y'all, I don't go to court to fight. All that talking back and forth, that's bitch. Let me say that again. All that talking back and forth, that's bitch. I don't do that. I'm not interested in that. I don't do bitch. I say what the fuck I say. If you keep talking, I cut you off. You don't get to say shit to me. You will understand. We will have dialogue. If there is no dialogue, you ain't talking to me. Because that's where your victory resides. And you being a dumbass. You claiming you don't understand. That's where your victory resides. You individuals, you need to follow me. Because I'm on my bullshit today. Now, appreciate those thumbs up. Y'all stop fucking with me. You looking at me on Facebook, YouTube. Share my shit. SMS. And I ain't talking about a text message. Share my shit. I crack myself up. So, after 30 minutes in, let's talk about why you're here today. What an introduction. Oh, dear my. I need y'all to explain to me this. You got bad credit. How are you financing a car with bad credit? You're not. You're going to a buy here, pay here, fluky flake dealership. If you don't qualify for the job, how will you obtain it? I'm not a licensed plumber. Although I know how to fix plumbing, I'm not applying for a plumbing job. So I'm not going to do that. How are you allowing an individual to win custody of a child when they're on welfare? So let us examine and get an idea of what welfare is. Excuse me. Let us first understand, when you need assistance, that means you're crippled. Anytime you need assistance, and these are rules according to the Social Security Administration, any type of assistance that you need in your life deems you crippled. You didn't know that, did you? Fox. I'm sorry, Frog. What's up? What's up, brother? You didn't know that, did you? Okay, so let me take you there to help make my point. There is the term, the right to live in the pursuit of happiness, meaning you're living a good life, your life is flowing, etc., everything is good. I get hit by a car. I get hit by a car and it just throws me off. Now I'm on medication, I'm on orthotics. If I can show you, yeah, I can. If I can show you simply put, all right, these are my running sneakers, okay? These are my running sneakers, right? These are my running sneakers, all right? I appreciate that. My man Frog sent me a $5 via my Cash App. I appreciate that, homie, man. So check this out. These are my sneakers. I'm going to show y'all something. You look at my stature, right? I'm a pretty big dude. You know, I work out. I'm going to go work out today. I'm getting it in. I'm an old motherfucker. Old ass bitch. But let me tell you why I'm disabled. I'm going to show y'all something. Watch this. Puff the Magic Dragon. Oh my God. You see these right here? I know they fucked up. I had them for about 15 years. These are called orthotics. I need these to live. I need these, right? I need these. Where are they? Where are they is? I gotta clean this out. This is what I gotta do. I got too much stuff to do. Okay, I got it. So by the mere fact that I need they're called orthotics. By the mere fact that I need those, my life needs assistance. I need assistance to walk. Before I got those, I used to can go about a week or two and not use those. As I've gotten older, I can't go a couple of hours without wearing them. You want another example? Individuals that know me, y'all don't know it because y'all don't talk to me. I'm hard of hearing. I'm slightly deaf a little bit. I don't know if y'all knew that. Here are my hearing aids. These are my hearing aids because I need assistance to hear. If you're around me long enough, you'll notice that I say huh a lot. Huh? Huh? What? I can't hear you. Because I have those two things. Because I need that to live. Because I need those two things to be whole. I am deemed crippled. We can't say that nowadays. We got to say disabled. Because I need those things, I'm deemed disabled. But one thing about me that's not disabled, my finances. My finances is not disabled. So, if I want to apply for a job to listen for strange noises, do you think I'd get the job if I got a hearing issue? No. Do you think I can get a job being a pace setter at a marathon company with the fact that I need orthotics because my arches drop? Do you think I'll get a job doing that? No, I wouldn't qualify for that job because in that area, I have a disability. I need y'all motherfuckers to follow me. So I got a question for y'all. I would not apply for those jobs as I stated. How is your child's mom winning custody and she got crippled finances? She needs assistance with her finances. Anybody, please. You're killing me right now. Anybody. I know you're saying, oh shit, damn, I ain't never think about that. Oh shit, this motherfucker right. God damn, fuck, I'm fucked. Yeah, Yeah, you need to get in touch with me. And the first phase of what we do is we ask the courts questions. We get up off your normal bullshit of, I want this, I want that. We stop with the I wants and we go strictly with, let's do this, let's do this, let's ask questions. We drop a series of questions and by the time we're done, the judge is sitting down there looking at the shit like, oh shit, they butt fucked me. Yeah, I came in through the back door on your ass. See, they're used to you coming to court being passionate. Oh, please, 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 I want my kid. I love my kid. No, we don't do that. We go in court asking, no, why are we here today? We just got one question for the court. And that's it? No, that's it. I got individuals watching me on Unplugged. You can check me out over on Red Pill Fab, the reboot. The link is below the video. Go subscribe, bring your ass back. Do it now, bitch. This is how you individuals get all butt fucked and mixed. You don't look at things the way I look at them. I look at things differently. I backdoor shit. When you look at shit that's in front of you, they're gonna prop it up and make it look good, and they're gonna make it look jiggy. It's called a facade. You know how it is. You know, where I live at, they built a strip mall, but they made it look like a little town. They made it look like a town. They put the things in the front, this and all that. The building is about this tall. Let's just say the building is this tall. But when you look at it from the front, the facades are like that tall, and it got it looking like building fronts and a town center and all that. But the building is just one level. You seen the set of Martin, or you go to Paramount Studios and you just walk in and you you look through one door and be like, oh shit, this is the set of Martin? Yeah, this is the set. Oh, I thought y'all was really inside of the house. It's a facade. It's a facade. That's why you got to look at things through the back door. I'm an expert at that. You got to come at shit through the back door. Goddamn frog said you an OG with flat feet. I got flat feet too. I got pancake feet, bitch. I got pancake feet. Once again, man, I appreciate that $5 contribution via my Cash App. You a damn good homie person. So this is how you guys and what you guys go through. You guys allow a woman with crippled finances, and you know why? You know why she wins? You know why she wins? Because you don't go to court and say anything about that. You go to court and I'm laughing at you because it was me too. I want to be clear. I'm laughing at you too, motherfucker. You. I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing like he, motherfucker. I was the same way. I went to court all emotional, like a bitch. I went to court and put on a tampon before I went. I was a straight bitch when I was in court. The end days wasn't like that. I went to court letting my balls. I was grabbing my balls from the back. I was on Todd Smith shit 2.0 up in that bitch piece. Facts, y'all. D. Smitty, that's my sister. She chimed in this bitch. She said the oldest trick is, like you said, women get crafty. And what they do is they tell the history of the man, the life and past, et cetera, et cetera. That's right. They'll sit down there and will talk about you. And you sit down there and you just become an addict. You in court. No. Let me tell you something about Atiya LaShawn Bradley. There you go. There you go. North-South said, by definition, simple, very well said. He could have just said that, damn North-South, you could have said this shit in the beginning and saved me a whole bunch of fucking talk. But let me read what North-South said. This is simple. I'm going to reach out what this motherfucker said. If you need child support, you can't take care of the child and you shouldn't have full custody. Ding, 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 ding. That's it. You cannot this perspective works nowhere else but in family court. Atiya LaShawn Bradley had a job, so I had a fight on my hands. So we ain't talking about chicks that graduated from college with a graduate and undergrad. We ain't talking about them. We talking about welfare chicks. What you need to do is explain to me and tell me tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow at 11. I'm here every morning at 11 a.m. Stop with that. Oh, YouTube ain't give me a notification. I'm here every morning at 11 a.m. If not, you can check me over on Red Pill Fab. The link is below the video. You got to explain that one to me. Explain that one to me, because I'm never seen a motherfucker with bad credit with a Bentley. I ain't never seen that shit. We live in times now where they want certain qualifications when you go get an apartment. Your child's mom don't qualify to be a mom at cripple ass fucking finances, old cripple ass finance hoe. I'm laughing at some old cripple ass finance hoe. You know how women nowadays, they be like, hoe, fucking get out of my face, hoe. They love they love saying that shit. Fuck you, hoe. Fucking hoe. You know. 10,000, he chimed in. He said, welfare women are the most spoiled, entitled women nowadays who waste money on stupid things. Do me a favor, 10,000. Post that shit every day. Then he says, there's a lot of things happening that makes a question of the state of America, family, and how much fight they have make me question on the state of America, family, and how much fight they have for their rights. Fathers, let me tell you why you lose when you go to court. You lose when you go to court simply because your game plan is all fucked up. Fuck hope. Go in there, hire me, go in there and choke the motherfuckers. That's what I do. I'm not interested in nothing else. I don't do the back and forth. One thing you're not going to do, let me just tell you before you say, hey, man, where do I send the money? Yeah, okay. We're going to take your idea and throw that shit out the window. Fuck all that. Chris, I ain't trying to do and say all that. That's why you're losing. You're a big fat loser. Yeah, you are. You're asking all the wrong questions, Chief. And when you ask the right questions, all you do is expose the competence of the judge, aka the courts. Let me say that again. When you do, all you do is expose the competence of, the judge, aka the courts. How do you think I was able to bring charges up on the judge. How do you think I was able to do that? I had to first expose them. I had to first say, this is what they did. This is what they blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me give you an example of this and I'm gonna get on out of here. I went before Judge Joseph Isabella. I went before this judge. But before I tell y'all this story, when a judge get a write-up, it's like getting a DWI in a parking lot full of children. When they get a write-up, it fucks up their career. That's what write-ups do. That's what write-ups do. Write-ups fuck their career up. It shows that they just out there being cowboys. I know that. I found that out in law school. That's what it does. So I goes to court. And what I did before I went there, the head family court judge, Judge Sally Floriana, this is 212 Washington Street, Judge Floriana, Sally Floriana. I goes and I speaks to this judge first. And when I spoke to the judge, I said, first of all, you sent me a letter to come to court for a modification of child support. It doesn't say if it's upward or downward. You're not giving me an opportunity to prepare for my case. I broke shit down. This letter that they sent me, I dissected it. And by the time I got done, they was like, okay, like true bitches. And I'm going to tell you what happened. I had a 570 number because I lived in Pennsylvania. And that was when I had an iPhone. And I noticed that when I had either left my phone in the car or didn't look at my phone all day. Finally, I looked at my phone and I had like 8 or 9 missed calls from a 973 number. And I'm like, well, damn, I don't know nobody in a 973 number. Finally, I listened to one of the voicemails. Hi, this is Elizabeth from Family Court. Yes, we received your letter. We're sorry we did not do that. But yes, it is for an upward modification. It was full of a bunch of sorries. If you have any questions, please give us a call. Please call me. The judge, blah, blah, blah. And it was like panic. It was a panic call. And I'm listening. And the first thing I said after I listened to the voicemail, I was on Route 80 going back home to Pennsylvania. I said, damn, my professors were right. Because I threatened to file. That was the first time I ever threatened to file a federal sanctions against a judge. And I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, whoa, shit. I know scared when I hear it. And that was scared. I got to court in front of Judge James Triano. And Judge James Triano, he did not know who the fuck I was. I was so glad Atia LaShawn Bradley ain't tell this motherfucker who I was. I was so glad. I goes to court. Now, I got all this information from Judge Sally Florian, and she also said, and we mailed you a letter. So I had to go to court, and I goes to court. It was December 10th. I goes to court December 10th. And me and the judge, I said, I goes in there. First, I go before a hearing officer. And Atia LaShawn Bradley, this is how I know they talk to them. They don't have the relationship with all these caseworkers. The women, they have a, hey, girl, what's up? Conversation. We have it goes to voicemail. They never call us. So I goes in there, and Atia LaShawn Bradley was like, he's going to claim he wasn't served. Yeah, that's right, bitch. That's court protocol. I goes in there. I get into it with an esquire. Like, listen, chick. First thing I went in there, I started writing her name down. And everybody was looking at me like, yo, because I take my arrogance with me. Like, yo, who the fuck is this dude? I go in there, I'm writing her name down, right? I'm writing her name down. I'm in there, I'm writing names down. And they're like, well, damn. And then it was like, well, why did you put in for this court date? I'm like, yo, who you talking to? I didn't put in for nothing, you know? And they like, get out of my courtroom. You come in here acting all arrogant. Well, I am arrogant. What the fuck? They kick me out. We go to see Judge James Triano. Go in front of Judge James Triano. First, we go into the courtroom. You probably remember the story. We goes in the courtroom, and the judge says, I need you guys to step out. We got to deal with the bilingual case, blah, blah, blah. I need y'all to step out. So me and Atia steps out. I hear the elevator. When the elevator opened up, 3 big motherfuckers. They come out of the elevator. One of them looking at me like, he goes in there. I goes back. They say, now y'all can come back in the courtroom. I go back in the courtroom, 3 beefy motherfuckers in there looking at me like, So I said, oh shit, it's fucking on. It's on. Oh shit. They got one pacing in front of me. I said, I'm talking to the judge, blah, 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 blah. I cut the judge off, this and all that. I cut the judge off twice. This motherfucker said, be quiet, let the judge talk. I laughed at him. I didn't even look at him. I said, that's not what I asked you. See, let me tell you what authority is not used to. This is what you guys got to understand about women too. Women want you emotional. The reason why they had those three big guys coming in is because they wasn't used to somebody tearing off in their ass correctively and respectfully. They used to, what the fuck? That's my kid. I want to be with my kid's life. That's what they used to. But see, those three beefy motherfuckers, they couldn't say shit. Why? Because I kept things in the confines of law. I object, Your Honor, that's not what I asked you. He started talking to me. I said, that's not what I asked you, Your Honor. Then I had to tell the judge, there's not a person in this building that know more about law than me. He said nothing. Then this judge asked me, what is the extent of your law knowledge? I said, that's not important. What the fact of the matter is, you got somebody standing in front of you that knows more, that understands all the laws in which you are governed by. And I said, this courtroom seems to have a problem when anybody that knows law other than stop on red and go on green. You seem to have a problem with them. Nothing you can say about that. So we leave. I get what I wanted. He said, I want you in here on January 5th, and I want you to bring your pay stubs. I said, I don't have pay stubs, Your Honor. He said, you said you had employment earlier. I said, I got income. Ain't nobody say nothing about pay stubs. He said, okay. See, he knew this motherfucker is cocked. He ready. I told him, motherfuckers, but I did. I told LaShawn Bradley, I texted before I went to court, and I told that goddamn woman, but like all of them, they don't listen. Damn, I should have seen it then. She didn't listen. I told her, this is my arena now. Send text message. When we left courtroom, I said, I told you, right? So in between December 10th and January 5th is Christmas. Would you all agree to that, right? You would all agree to that. Everybody's calendar, December 25th comes between December 10th and January 5th. So the judge, when I was in there on December 5th, he asked me a question, and I gave him his answer via an ethics violation. And in the ethics violation, I drafted up. I said, this judge, I got the court transcripts. I said, here is a 42-page court transcript that shouldn't have been no more than 6 pages. This judge tried to violate my constitutional rights. And I got to be honest with y'all. I didn't mail it off. I just drafted it up. I never mailed it. And the reason why I didn't mail it, because his conclusion was he gave me what I asked for. So there was no violation there. But I played with them mentally. I'm sure he checked various months. Did you get anything on me yet? To the federal courts. They were like, no. I bluffed them. Because like I said, he gave me what I asked for. But when I went back in there January 5th, the pit bull turned into a poodle. And then the end conclusion was he told the Tia LaShawn Bradley, Miss Bradley, you presented no evidence here today to get an increase in child support. I then texted her once more and said, I told you, this is my arena now. What you guys got to realize is there are no laws governing family court. There are none. You guys have been fooled by smoke and mirrors because you don't know no better. But I am your better in this situation, of course. I am your better. You guys was fooled by smoke and mirrors. There's no way on this planet, no way, shape, form, or fashion, a woman could go take, I'm on welfare and go get qualified for a fucking car. How do they qualify to be a parent? Something much, much more severe. How? Maybe you guys can get back to me on that. I don't understand it. I don't. And I won't. You can go ahead and tell me whatever the fuck it is you want to tell me. But there ain't no way on this planet, the one I live on, the third rock from the sun, there ain't no way on this planet a woman gonna tell me I qualify to be a mom if I'm on welfare. It's just not. See, that's the shit that they got going on in their world. I'm a strong mom. I provide. Let me do my fucking dance. I'm a strong mom. No, the fuck you ain't. You're a weak financial cripple chick. You're weak. You're cripple. You cripple. You need assistance. Like that old lady needs a crutch. Your finances on life support, chick. I don't know who the fuck told you, but they lied. Oh, I know who told you. All those Shaquitas you hang out with. That's who told you. I'm here to tell y'all today something different. But hey, listen, man, I'm always here. 11 o'clock every day. Prove me when I'm wrong. If I'm not over here, I'm on Red Pill Fab, the Reboot 2.0. If I'm wrong, by all means, please don't hesitate to tell me. Don't hesitate to look up some law or some facade and say, you lied, nigga. You a lying nigga. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. And I'll be here tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'll probably be over on the Hated One tonight at 9 if I ain't got nothing to do. But I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11. Later, y'all.